Hey friends, welcome back to Homeschool-ology. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Nikki. I'm a homeschooling mom of 4, and today I'm going to be sharing with you what my middle daughter will be doing for 6th grade. So our curriculum picks for 6th grade for my middle daughter. So I have already done 6th grade with my oldest daughter. I will share that video right here in case you are interested to see what I used then. This is going to be a simpler version of that because they're different children, so the curriculum that I choose is going to be slightly different based on what is best for them. B, I'm trying to simplify my stuff. This school year, the one that we are wrapping up, 2024-2025, was a bit of a struggle for not necessarily school reasons, but life reasons. And I'm just trying to simplify things, just trying to make things a little bit easier on myself. So I'm going to be using a lot more curriculum that is like open and go or video instruction or things that need me a little bit less, because schooling 4 kiddos can be a lot, especially when you have other things going on. I explain all of that in this video here if you want to check that out. So it's going to be a little bit simpler than what you might have seen in the past, and that's okay because that's the phase of life that we are in. So I am going to jump over to the computer and we are going to check out what has been going on or what I've been planning for 6th grade for my middle daughter. All right, so here we are. I have a video. I will link it here for you guys. The video goes through how I created this document and how I change it and all of that stuff for every year. So this is my starting place. This is where I go. I just make a copy of last year's and open it so that like anything that we're already doing that we're going to continue doing is already there. And then I just change out the things that we didn't like or we need to try something new or so on and so forth. You can see that this is for all of my children, but today we're specifically talking about the 6th grade category. So we're going to be doing Khan Academy for math, sequential spelling for spelling, Fix-It Grammar for grammar, EIW for writing, which also has grammar in it. So I want to talk a little bit more about that in a minute. Word roots and vocabulary for vocabulary, literature guides from Brave Writer, Critical Thinking Detective and Philosophy for Critical Thinking, Curiosity Chronicles for History, ACS Middle School Chemistry for Chemistry, Art History Crash Course for Art, and then typing and Google resources, Internet Safety. This Internet Safety. I'll share more about that later in a few minutes. So I'm going to jump over to my web browser and show you inside all of these things. So first up, math. We're going to be using Khan Academy 6th grade math. We used it so at the end of 4th grade, or like the tail end of 4th grade, I would say about 2/3 into 4th grade, because we homeschool year round. She started using Khan Academy and she did the getting ready for 5th grade. It was super helpful. So this year she's done the 5th grade and she's going to do the getting ready for 5th grade over the summer. And then she'll start 6th grade Khan Academy. We really love it. It's super easy to use. You just click on a button. She normally just does the practices, problems, but that was a weird word, sorry. But there are videos. The videos can be a tad bit on the boring side. So she attempts them. I walk her through a problem or two with her, and then she can usually do the lesson pretty relatively easily. So that's going super well for us. It's free, and she likes it a lot. And so we're going to keep doing it. So that is what she's going to do for 6th grade math. Moving on to language arts, she is going to be doing EIW level 5. I did the placement test for her, and this is kind of where I feel like is going to be the best bet for her to start. And this is going to cover grammar and writing. And we are going to get, this year we've been using it without the video lessons, but I think we're going to get the video lessons for this coming year. I said that I might not, but I got a lot of feedback that they were really helpful, even in they're only a few minutes. So I think it's going to be money well invested to go ahead and do the video lessons. So she will be doing that. And then I will also be getting the Fix It Grammar Robin Hood. EIW does have grammar in it, but right now she's doing Fix It Grammar and EIW's grammar together, and I'm really liking the combo. I think it's working really well. What I might do next year is not start the Fix It Grammar until she has done the grammar portion of EIW, or yeah, EIW. So EIW is Essentials in Writing and IEW is something else, but so I get them confused. I think everybody does, but so IEW makes Fix It Grammar, EIW does the Essentials in Writing, which is grammar and writing. So yes, I'm going to probably pick up both of them because this really isn't that expensive. It's $30 for both the teacher manual and the student guide. It's a great program. It's super quick, super simple, super easy. Right now I have her doing 2 sentences and then only writing one of them, and that system is working great for her to get through the book a lot faster. And so I think that doing it, when she's working on the writing, doing the Fix It Grammar just to keep up with the grammar is going to work out well. So that's our plan. And then we are also going to be doing vocabulary. Her older sister did it this year, and I find it really great, really useful. She doesn't like it, but she doesn't like anything. But I think it's great. And so I'm going to be adding that in. And they, of course, have been doing root words for many years. We love it. She's going to be moving on to level 1. And then I will probably be doing sequential spelling because I wasn't planning on doing spelling, but recently, as she's been working through the IW, she's constantly asking me, how do you spell this? How do you spell this? And I think it's time to work a little bit on spelling. So we will be doing spelling as well. Science, she will be doing the middle school chemistry program from ACS. Her older sister is going to be doing the crash course chemistry with something that I find on Teacher Pay Teachers, which I'm leaning towards this Teacher Pay Teacher bundle. This is the one that I think I like the best. And so I don't know if I'm gonna do both of them together with both girls, or if I'm actually going to let them do things separately. Science gets skipped a lot around here because both girls aren't ready at the same time, or days are off or moods are off. And so I really think we should maybe split apart, but I'm gonna have them both do chemistry so that if we do want to do things together, we can do that as well. So maybe they do their own lessons, but then we come together for labs and stuff. So I'll have to see how well those line up and whatnot, but I think that is what I'm going to do for science. For history, we're just going to be continuing on with Curiosity Chronicles. We love Curiosity Chronicles. We've been using it for a long time. Well, not a long time, I guess like a year and a half, but we absolutely love it. And so we're going to continue using it because it works well for us. So let's jump back over here. I know that was a lot of chatting. I made it through maths and language arts, and she will be doing Brave Writer Lit Guides. I forgot to pull that up, so give me just a second. So here we are at the Brave Writer Literature Singles. And if you scroll down, it will tell you what, are age appropriate. I think we probably will stick to the Dart. And then you can scroll down here and search by Dart by clicking on that. And some of these I already have, but what I did with my older daughter and what I think I'm going to do with her is let her read through this list and look at the books and see which ones she wants to do, maybe pick out 3 or 4, and then I'll add in 1 or 2 if I think I want her to do something else, or because we have it on hand, or if we need more time. That is what we will be doing for literature. So I went through all of that in science and history. So moving on to art, I think what we're going to do is implement an Art Friday and do art on Fridays this coming year. So it'll be like 4 days of schoolwork and then a day of makeup and fun things like art and board games. And so I've done that in the past. And then our schedule just got busy. But now that our schedule is kind of backing up a little bit, I think it's going to work really well. And since art history, they have an art crash course, has an art history now, I thought we could do that. And then I will get something from Teacher Pay Teachers. Sorry, I totally blinked on that. I think this is the one I'm leaning towards because it has these really cool key term mystery scrambles, which I think my kids would enjoy. So it's questions and activities. A lot of them are just like the questions for the videos, which is great and wonderful, but I want a little bit more. And then I said I wasn't going to use layers of learning art beginnings, but I think I might, okay? Because I do want to have activities for the kiddos to do as well to go along with the videos to make it a little bit more exciting. So that's kind of like my plan for art this year. All my kids love art. My son, maybe not so much, but all three of my daughters really love art, and they're actually pretty good at it. Way better than I am. So I feel like I really want to foster that this year. So I think by implementing that Art Friday, that's going to work really well for us. And then last but not least, critical thinking. We love these critical thinking detective books from the Critical Thinking Co. So I'm definitely going to pick up the next one of this because they've already done the beginning. So I'm going to get book 1 and maybe book 2. And then I'm going to do a little bit research. I know there were a few other from the Critical Thinking Code that I wanted to grab too, and my kids really enjoy these, and it makes it something that they're excited to do. So I might add a couple just to have on our shelves just for them to pick up whenever they want. So those are what we are going to be using as of today, as of right now. And remember, I can change my mind, okay? Google resources and internet safety. That is internet safety we're going to do on Khan Academy. So let me show you that. I missed that button. So this is the life skills category on Khan Academy. So I think we're going to do internet safety and social media literacy because my kiddos are getting to an age. My oldest is not as interested, but my my upcoming sixth grader is getting interested in maybe having some social media on her phone. They don't have any right now. And so other than they have YouTube, but they don't have logins to YouTube. So they're not like, and it's the kid YouTube and all that stuff. So they will do watch shorts and stuff on there, but other than that, they have no social media. And so I think before they're allowed to have social media, I want them to go through this social media literacy course, as well as internet safety. And so I think we'll be doing those two. And then the Google resources, I had planned on using it last year, and the more I got into it, it was a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be to use with them. So I'm not sure if we're going to do it or not, but I am going to spend a little bit of time over the summer seeing if I can make it a little bit more user friendly for us. And if not, whatever. I think we're going to get it from Khan Academy, which is going to be absolutely fine. So that is what we were going to do. So if you don't know, in this document, I also make a flow. Here's hers. And so this is what our week is going to look like. Where they'll be doing all these, all the normal things every day. I don't have sequential spelling in here. Because I decided to add that back in after I created this. So I need to go back and update this a little bit. But so on Fridays, we're going to do fun things like art history and philosophy and game schooling, and then anything they didn't get done through the week, they will make up on this day. So that is the way we're going to do it. History is going to be on Mondays. Science is going to be Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And we have homeschool group on Thursdays as far as like our extras. She's doing ukulele and violin right now. And then she wants to add theater in. So I'm going to look at adding that in for her as well. I put it on Tuesday, but I don't know what day that's going to be because I don't know what program she's going to do yet. So that is it. That is what our sixth grade year is going to look like. All right, that is it. I hope you found this video helpful, informative, interesting. If you have any questions about curriculum that I've used, or if any other curriculum I might have used it with my older daughter, or why I chose these or anything like that, comment down below. While you're down there, I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget, you can always check us out over on Instagram at Homeschool-ology. I try to share over there as much as I can. I haven't been recently, but I'm trying to get back to it, so I will soon. And yeah, I hope you will come back and chat with me again real soon. If you missed it, I shared my first and second grade video. I'll link it right here, and I will have 10th grade coming up very shortly. So come back and chat with me. Bye, guys.